Welcome guys to my channel, The Electrocoder, where electricity meets code. Today we are at the final part of our data analyzer app. We have been into a long journey and now is the time for termination of this project. So let's get into the final coding for this. So guys, as you can remember, we had an option about app in our sidebar. Now, if we click this option in the sidebar, then this paragraph will be printed in our web app. To save our time, I have simply coded it here without showing you guys. Here, nothing hardcore has been done. We have simply used st.markdown to write our text as shown. A bit of CSS is used here to control our font size as you can see. And finally, we have used our watermark by the electrocoder. So guys, this was the major coding done in this video. Now let's quickly recap all the coding we have done from the first till now. Here, the major library used are Streamlit, Pandas, and matplotlib.pyplot. And simply, we have created the layout in this part of our code, as you can see. Now, in our web app, if the user selects the visualization of 2D graph, then this code will be executed as shown. And if the user selects the bar graph visualization, then this part of the code will be executed as shown in the screen. After the bar graph visualization, if the user selects interpolated graph, then this part is executed. It was the most complex part of our code. I hope you guys had understand the concept used. Specifically for interpolation, we had imported scipy and numpy module where we have made y as a function of x, and then we had passed a lot of x data to get a lot of y data so that our graph was smoothed out. The proper explanation was done in second part of this video. And finally, this was the About App section of our web app. So, this was the quick summary of the code we have done up till now. Now, let's observe the output of our code. So guys, this is the front view of our web app, Data Analyzer, where we can upload our Excel file. If we select About App in the sidebar, then this section of the code will be shown to the user as you can see here. This is the About App section of our Data Analyzer app. Now, if we upload our Excel file, as you can see here, then during this we can visualize our data. Before that, the data will be displayed in our web app as shown. Now, if the user selects 2D graph option, then we can visualize the data using 2D graph as you can see. It is the plot between voltage and time as you can see here. Likewise, we can also do for time versus current. And similarly, we can also do it for time versus power as you can see. Now, if the user selects interpolated graph, then during this condition, our graph will be smoothed out as you can see for time versus power graph. Similarly, we can also observe the change for time versus current. As you can see here, the graph is smoothed out. Likewise, we can also see the observation in time versus voltage. Finally, if the user selects bar graph visualization, then you can see here there is the bar graph visualization of the x and y entity selected by the user. It is the plot for time versus current, and we can also plot it for time versus power as shown. So guys, this was the output of our web app we have developed from scratch. So guys, our data analyzer app was a very long journey. I hope it was interesting for following with me. Like this, we are going to do much more projects in the future, so keep following the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. This is the Electrocoder.